Hey everybody, this is John from Elite. I wanted to make a quick video about how to make your athlete jump higher or farther. Now, the big thing with jumping is a lot of the strength required to jump. People think it's, like your quads, which it really is, but it's more so our hips and our butt and then our whole posterior chain, so our backside, so our hamstrings, calves, butt, lower back, anything that produces power, and it's usually around your hips. So people think like, oh, box jumps and jumping on stuff is how you jump higher. That is a part of it, but it's not the main thing, the biggest mover in jumping higher. So in every athlete, for the most part, if you can jump higher, okay, every athlete should be trying to be jumping higher, because the higher you can jump, the faster you'll run. Everything's all connected to producing power in sports, changing direction, all that stuff is all combined. So the first thing we have is a trap bar deadlift. Now, I like a trap bar deadlift compared to a straight bar deadlift with athletes because they can do kind of like a squat slash deadlift. So we can load up the quads, but a lot of the movement is the backside of our body or the posterior chain that we want to build. So while keeping everything braced and tight, they're gonna sit back and they're gonna drive through the ground, push down, back down, okay? Drive down and back down, okay? Everything tight. Okay, and what we're doing is we're focused on them pushing through the floor, because when we pick up something, you don't want to think about picking it up. You want to think about pushing your legs through the ground, and then we're going to squeeze our butt and push our hips forward. Okay, and if we can load this up, the stronger that we can get our athletes for their body weight, and the more explosive they can get about pushing their feet into the ground, the more that they're going to be able to be explosive on their court, field, whatever it may be. Now, like I said, building up the backside of our body, the glute hamstring developers, the GHD, you can really focus on developing your hamstrings and say your glutes. And we like to put a glute pad there just because it makes it a little bit more comfortable for their knees. But two ways that we do this, okay, what we can do, and with our athletes, we tend to tell them to push their feet, okay, into the foot plate, because when they push down, they're going to push down and they're going to use their whole back side of their leg. What we're going to do is we first start them with their body staying straight, okay? We're going to go all the way down, okay? And they're going to push, and they're pretty much going to do a curl, okay, with the hamstrings of their legs, okay? And pushing up, okay? Another way to make it a little bit more advanced, or a little bit knee friendly, okay? We're going to lean forward just a little bit. You're going to pause, keeping your hips in that position. You're going to fall forward, and then we're going to extend back up, okay? These are hard. Okay, so these are two huge movements that we would add to any athlete's program where they need to develop more power, or they need to be jumping higher, say our basketball, volleyball, whatever it may be. But every athlete should be doing these movements anyways to become very competitive in their sport. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out, and I hope this helps.